Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley. Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
It's time to meet back up with Xiao. Let's head to Mount Outsong.
Traveler, what a pleasant surprise. Wonderful. Looks like I'll be bringing back some lovely photos from this year's lantern rite. All right then, Master Photographer. What kind of pose do you think would be the most photogenic? Oh, what a lovely picture. I think I'll have an and to you.
Well, Shenyun banned Mountain Shaper from Mount Outsong for 3 days.
Oh, then...
The scheme to plant mint in one's abode was one those two fools devised together? And when it comes to punishment, one does not discriminate. His banishment ends in 3 days as well.
Wow, that's pretty harsh, Cloud Retainer.
Let's get down to business. We have news of Rex Lapis.
Huh? Isn't that...
Yes, Rex Lapis's geopillar. It descended from on high this morning. He must...
So, what does it mean? Is he...
Not necessarily. It could be a message only a specific person is meant to receive. Traveler, you alone spoke to Rex Lapis before he left.
Oh, so it must be for the Traveler.
Give it a try.
Come to the spring on Mount Qingse. I have left an entrance for you.
Well?
Just as one surmised, it seems that Rex Lapis will not countenance our involvement in this matter.
That would not surprise me in the slightest. He's always had a soft spot for the traveler, after all. But be that as it may, we have served Rex Lapis for millennia now. In other words, I'm sure this has nothing to do with favoritism.
That's right. So you mustn't let your guard down, even if...
All right, let's get going. We'll try not to keep you all waiting.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below. Rise with the sun! Rev the engines!
Keep your eyes peeled. They should be around here somewhere.
Who could have imagined that the once mighty Geo-Archon might end up so, sitting on a humble stool in the woods, quietly weaving moon lanterns? You really do look like an old man now.
This is a Shao lantern, not a moon lantern. In ages past, when the gods waged war and the world was in turmoil, these lanterns were lit to guide fallen warriors back to their homes. Had you tarried in the mortal realm for but a little while longer, you might have become quite accustomed to them.
Even so, it bears such a striking resemblance to the moon lanterns they used to offer up to the heavens. Could this truly be mere coincidence?
Perhaps in some sense it is. For instance, who is to say that some of Langan's magnificent jade did not become part of the very foundations upon which Liyue Harbor now stands? It is conceivable that this ritual was transmitted in such a manner too.
Now, let's not let ourselves get carried away. For all its splendor, do not forget that, in the end, even Langan could not escape its heaven-sent fate. Alas, it is just a pity that the little creatures of this world may never again lift their eyes to the moon. But you, Geo-Lord, now that you rule this realm, why take the trouble, not to mention the risk, to visit one who bears such profound guilt as I? Are you not afraid that you might be sullied by the curse of time?
There is no risk to speak of. At least, not in comparison to that which you took when you defied the heavens all that time ago.
As I have stated, Geo-Lord, the ancient affairs of Langan have nothing to do with me. For I am but one of her deadly selves, severed before her demise. My name is... Surely you did not take us for one and the same, solely on the basis that we may all assume the form of white horses? Sorry to break it to you, but you seem to have found yourself the wrong white horse. Anyway, do tell me, what urgent matter brings you here?
Very well, then. I have come to ask for Zebai's shade.
Oh? So, the Geo-Lord has set his sights upon Zebai's human soul. And what is it that you intend to do with it?
The world outside is changing. With the new moon's birth, the confines of the shadow moon are gradually disintegrating. In other words, the heavenly soul is set to return. Consequently, strange phenomena have manifested within Longon's former domain, leading to the earthly soul's reappearance as well. The last of the trio, the human soul, is in your possession.
Most intriguing.
My intention is to gather all three together, so that an old friend may finally make her return.
I must admit, it seems that some remarkable affairs are coming to pass in the outside world. Yet there is one thing you seem to have overlooked, Lord of Geo. Back in the day, it was you that freed me from that painting. And afterwards, I took up arms in your name. Together we first subdued Chenyu Vale, then brought peace to Mount Qingse. It was for this cause that the contract between us was made. But now that the debt has been repaid, what cause have you to expect my aid?
Zebai and I have long been friends. Given not only that you were manifested from a corrupt desire within her divine form, but that you also possess a fragment of her soul, how can you purport to be the wrong white horse?
I think you'll find that we are now as separate and distinct as any two beings ever were. What once shone with radiant purity has long become dust. What you see is no longer what it was. Oh, great Lord of Geo. Should this still be unclear to you, I bid you take your leave.
It seems that the fault lies in my own lack of consideration. As you wish. I shall let this matter rest.
Wait! One moment, if you will. Should this not be your opportunity to propose a new contract? Even those puny mortals know how to haggle when striking their bargains. Should you, the famed god of contracts, not likewise strive for success through Come now, enough with the posturing. It's time to name your price.
Very well. I had, in truth, prepared a new contract for your consideration.
I knew you would not come before me unprepared. Yet, you should know that I want for nothing, for I live in the mountains, carefree.
Then why persist in telling them those ancient stories?
That is merely my way of passing the time. And what of it? Would any believe, much less remember, the ramblings of a mountain hermit?
Those tales have long since spread throughout the mortal realm.
Who?
Should my words prove insufficient, I invite you to see the world for yourself. To this end, the Lantern Rite is presently underway in Liyue.
So this, then, is the...
Indeed it is. Think of it.
Surely you do not hope to offer this in exchange for Zebai's shade. The foundation of my...
Why not see for yourself?
Is that so? Then perhaps this...
Hey, it's Young Lee! Oh, we've been looking...
You're here.
So these are my guides. Well, well. They certainly look the part.
Guides?
Oh, you poor innocent little creatures. The benevolent Lord of Geo has soaked you to...
Sodas to you?
The situation is not quite as dire as...
I would suspect that depends on how well you entertain me.
Entertain you?
Let us start with this Liyue harbor of which I have heard so much.
How come this Adeptus sounds so different from what Paimon and Matt... Okay, we'll take care of it. visit Tivat's busiest part. It's also, dear Madam.
With humble fare and wine to sip, in comfort clothed and soul at ease, one eats and...
So we're heading straight for the good stuff? Well, there are two main cooking styles in Liyue. Li cuisine, which is all about mountain delicacies, and Yue cuisine. Oh, now...
Both sound like excellent options to me.
Not exactly. But don't you worry about that. Just come on. Aren't you supposed to be pals with Hu Tao? Hey, all Paimon wants is to provide our adept...
Both certainly sound like worthy choices. Just now, though, I happened to see a port...
A hungry porter, huh? Yep. Nothing fancy schmancy there. Just tasty dishes made with... Oh, and...
One mean rest...
Yippee! That's a great choice, too. Wamin Restaurant, here we come!
Wrath from the sky!
Let the world collide! Xiangling! Chef Mao! We're here!
Oh, hello there. What a surprise to see you.
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. We're a little busy today, so grab a table while you still... but... I don't think I've met this lady before. Is she a new friend? You could say that. Oh, I see. Well, hey there. A friend of the... By the way, I'm Xiangling. I could...
Miss Xiangling, have you ever heard of the White Horse Adeptus?
Of course. What about her?
I am her, and she is me.
Huh?
I am her, and she is me.
You mean you're an Adeptus?
Oh, you young'uns crack me up. Haven't you heard of cosplay? It's like a role-playing game where you dress up as famous characters and pretend to be them. Seriously, it's all the rage, and it looks like this young lady is quite the expert. Your friends sure keep their fingers on...
Wow, Dad. Didn't know you were so tuned in.
You gotta listen to our customers. Didn't I tell you to spend less time chasing...
Hey, I like making friends too. Isn't that what I'm doing right now? Anyway, even if it is just a costume, is it alright if I still call you White?
Of course it's all right, because that's exactly who I am.
Okay. In that case, you can call Paimon the real traveler. Yeah, right. You could have at least...
Puny mortals. Nevertheless, I suppose it might be,
All right, go grab yourselves a table.
Let me tell you how.
Hello. May I ask if Miss Xiangling and Chef Mao are here?
Yeah, they're just over there. Wait a sec. So, what would you like to... Huh? You're...
Hello, Miss Xiangling. It's me, Lu Xiangxiang. I just wanted you to know how sorry I am.
Oh, it's you. You really gave me a fright that day, young lady. You didn't act...
Come on, Dad. She's come to say sorry. It's all right, Miss Lu. You must have been feeling a bit off that day. You're looking so much better now, though. Why don't you grab a table, too? This one's on the house.
No, I could...
Hey, it's totally okay. We all feel under the... yikes. Looks like all the tables are taken. Wanna come sit with us? We've got an extra seat. Thanks, guys.
I should very much like to sample your renowned poisonous blackback perch stew.
It wasn't poisoned. That was all on me.
So that's one portion of blackback perch stew. How about you guys? Paimon wants... sure thing. Looks like Paimon's having trouble making up her mind. Anyway, I guarantee you'll love it. Let me think. Well, since the blackback perch stew is on the spicier side, I guess it makes sense to balance it out with a serving of stir-fried shrimp. And since it's Lantern Rite season, you better try out the triple-layered consomme and come and get it too! Those are our seasonal specialties. As for the carbs, since we've got a full table, how about some right at home? Along with our special chili mince cornbread buns. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Then for dessert, I'll whip you up some... Wow!
Am I the only one who thinks that?
Not at all. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. And to top it all off, our star dish, Adeptus Temptation. You should know that we don't often serve this here at One, but since this is my first time cooking for the White Horse Adeptus, I'm pulling out all the stops. Okie dokie, just sit back and relax. I'll have your dishes out in no time.
Hold on. Did I just hear Miss...
You did indeed. And you're looking right at her.
That's a joke, by the way. She's...
Oh, I see.
Tell me, little one, what business might you have with the White Horse Adeptus?
It's a long story. Basically, a while back, I took part in an archaeological dig over at the chasm. Our findings show that they date back to the era of Long Gone, an ancient nation whose people are said to have been the ancestors.
And why might such matters
Because some of those relics not only seem to there have long been legends claiming that the White Horse Adept... If I could just locate some more
So you're into... history?
Well, to tell you the truth, I actually joined recently, though things...
Oh, so you're considering becoming a
No, I mean, they weren't seriously hurt. It was just a few scratches, and they let it go. Either way, my career's pretty much over. And even though both the victim and the
Family rules?
Yeah, he's decided to ground me. I'll have to return to Chaoying Village after Lantern Rite, and goodness knows when I'll be allowed to leave again.
Wow, that's harsh.
We're not exactly rich, though. All we own are a few tea fields in Chaoying Village and a guest house in Liyue Harbor.
A guest house? It isn't... Baiju
Yep, he's my grandfather.
Small world, huh? Come to think of it, didn't Boss Lu mention something about hoping... Sure, but Paimon's guessing this wasn't exactly what he had in mind.
Little one, it sounds to me that your family is rather well off after all. What then?
Even if I stayed at home, there's no guarantee I'd lead Recently, my grandfather put him in charge of the guest house, and he came up with a bunch of ideas That didn't turn out well, though. My grandfather yelled at...
Oh!
Long story short, being dependent on others is never... That's why I want to make it on my own out here, no matter how hard it is. After all... What's so funny about...
You poor, innocent little creatures never fail to amuse me. To think you would I would have thought that the wiser path would be to simply roam this world as I do.
Huh?
Tell me, what is it that you Yes! Surely there must be something you don't find quite so exhausting. Whatever delights you should not feel like a burden.
But...
Of course! Take Miss Xiangling for defy you to detect even a hint of hardship on walking. So, since it seems you are resolved to tread the rocky path, you should...
You mean, like cosplay?
I suppose.
Looks like the White Horse Adeptus is really getting into her role.
I think I get...
Okay, everyone. Sorry to keep you waiting. Here's... Wow. It all smells so good.
Oh, finally, I get to try that famous poisonous stew.
the stew. If anyone's to blame, it's that other you. What's up?
How fiercely this mortal fare burns upon the tongue! Most satisfying as poisonous stews go. So, where to now? Time, I think.
Oh, there's plenty of entertainment options in Leo at Paimon, I'll tell you that. The locals like to drink tea, walk their pets, play chess, watch operas, attend performances.
Storytelling performance?
You know, like listening to people, stuff like the Divine Damsel of Devastation.
What about the story of the
Paimon doesn't think she's heard that one. Still, since we're on the subject, you...
In that case?
Awesome! Let's go! Wow. Leo's really gone.
What a tongue twister! I'd have made a complete... Call yourself Iron Tongue, Tien. Wobbly tongue.
I used to have that problem, but if you just take your time to grasp the meaning and commit it to memory, you'll be able to say it smoothly in no time.
You're right, Miss Yoon. I'll give it another try.
Hey, Yunchin! Fancy seeing you here! What are you two talking about?
Ah, Traveler and Paimon, we meet again. And who, may I ask?
You may call me the White Horse Adeptus.
The White Horse Adeptus?
She's not
I see. Well, it certainly looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, funny you mention it. This type of thing is actually something I'm quite familiar with. Once, to perform Through the Eyes of a Dragon, I decided to imagine that I was Rex Lapis himself. It was the only way to truly inhabit his mindset and understand his resolve to quell those demons.
Sounds like you just wanted an excuse to feel all...
Hey, that's... You just don't understand how inspiration works.
You're one to talk. Paimon's traveled all over with the
All right, then. Since you claim to be so knowledgeable...
An ancient poem?
Ha! See? You mean to tell me you've never even heard of the ancient poem called...
What kind of a title is that?
Quit teasing, Paimon. We only just found out about that ourselves. He's talking about the writing on those ancient relics. When we first saw it, we couldn't figure out what it all meant. So in the meantime, we decided to just refer to it as an ancient poem. However, thanks to the painstaking work of the scholars who were tasked with
Oh, yeah! Didn't Kuching mention that before? It's got something to do with Longon, right?
That is correct. The Ministry of Civil Affairs has issued a notice stating that, although it is true that the moon may disappear tonight, but if you're worried, we can always take a leaf from the Book of the Ancients. By reciting this poem, I mean. And
Whoa, seriously? Paimon has to get a look at this. Under moon eternal, under moon iridescent, in night divine, something about fields being plowed, something else about seeds being sown.
The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and...
Whoa! You did that without even looking!
Bravo! Bravo! Looks like this young lady really does know her role inside out.
That's because I am the real deal.
That's the spirit. This is exactly the kind of mindset I was talking about. Behold, mortals, I am none other than the indomitable Rex Lapis. Believe me, young lady, I know exactly...
I must say you are rather amusing as mortals go.
Miss White Horse Adeptus, It is a great pleasure to make your acquaintance today. I have some questions regarding the poem, and I was,
You want me to explain the full meaning of its...
Your guidance would...
Fascinating.
Well, it's true that we hold a deep fondness for our history, but it is...
Exactly!
Yes. So rather than placing too...
I see. Then, I suppose it wouldn't do. And as the eternal moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous... As the iridescent moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the kudzu vines and hemp, so that they may be used to make fine, luxurious cloth. As the frost moon rises in the night sky, a maiden adorned with lustrous jade descends upon the earth. She blesses the mugwort and artemisia, so that they may be perfect for divination.
So she really did come down from the moon?
She shows the people how to use the plow and spade. She blesses the millet and the beans, ensuring that their stalks and vines stretch forth without end. She graces the wheat and the rice, so that their heavy heads are filled with plump, glistening grain.
Sounds like she's a real pro at all this farming stuff.
The fruits of the field are harvested and brewed into sacred wine for honored guests. This we reverently present to the divine maiden, with every ceremonial step flawlessly observed, so that she may witness the depth of, oh, divine maiden, how can your graceful presence in the sky not seem like that of a oh, divine maiden, how does your pure... I send my heart's desire, ascending to the heavens, beseeching you to grant us good fortune and blessings in the coming year.
Huh? So, that's what it's supposed to mean?
I find myself speechless. Moved beyond the power of words to convey. Oh, young lady, you have shown me the heights to which a true role player might aspire.
A truly remarkable performance. I did not anticipate that anyone could unravel this poem with such depth and clarity, and so soon after the Ministry of Civil Affairs noticed, too. I'd even begun to consider myself somewhat versed in the matter, but as they say, there's
You are far too humble, young one. I must confess, it is I who have been surprised, not only by you, but also by this Liyue harbor of the
Ah, so you're not from Liyue. And what, may I ask, has surprised...
Oh, it's nothing really. Very well, my guides.
No problem!
Oh, leaving so soon? Before you go, allow me...
My own name is scarcely worth mentioning, but since you ask...
Huh? So, it's...
Of course not. Its real title is Odes of Long Zabai.
Odes of Long Zabai.
All right.
Accelerating.
Hey, Ganyu! I almost forgot to mention. On my recent trip to Notcry, I came across something really fascinating. I found records in their collection of another divine envoy living on the moon.
A divine envoy on the moon?
No way to say for sure. Still, the similarities between our legends are intriguing, to say the least. Isn't it amazing? Especially when you consider...
It truly is. We might live in different lands, but when we look up at the night sky...
Right? It's like we're all bound together, no matter where we are. When you think of it like that...
No wonder you were so excited to go see the giant lantern when you first got back. Sounds like you're a real fan of the White Horse Adeptus, huh?
I guess you could say that. Just a pity she's so elusive. Even Granny's never met her, you know?
Hey, Yanfei and Ganyu! Trust Paimon. The White Horse Adeptus is as real can be.
Huh? Oh, look! It's the Traveler and Paimon! Feels like I haven't seen you two in, like, forever.
Hey, you two. Happy Lantern Rite.
Did I hear you right just now, Paimon?
She has indeed. And now, so have you.
And you are?
Why, who else? The White Horse Adeptus, of course.
Could you maybe start with something else next time?
You're the White...
That's right. Allow Paimon to introduce you to our new friend, Zichao. She's been low-key obsessed with cosplaying the...
I see. Well then,
I'm sure the two of you...
So, Miss Zichao.
A horse-shaped Zhao lantern? Is that...
That's right. A lantern made to honor the White Horse Adeptus herself. Isn't it gorgeous?
Huh? What are you laughing at?
Both the lantern and myself.
What do you mean?
Oh, this lantern truly is an artistic masterpiece. But tell me this. Have any of you ever seen a horse before?
Come to think of it...
Oh, this horse appears to be mid-trot, but it has adopted what is called a lateral gait, where the legs on one side of the body move together in unison. A rather rare sight indeed. Just now, I suddenly pictured myself, I mean, the White Horse Adeptus running the same way.
Oh, really? I never knew that.
Oh, come on! It's basically a giant piece of fan art! Who cares if it's different than...
I was merely laughing at my own ignorance. I came here thinking that the White Horse Adeptus's tale had been long forgotten. Yet here I am, gazing upon a lantern made in her...
Well, you couldn't have been more mistaken.
Just so you know, Yanfei.
Uh-huh. But there's one thing I can guarantee that...
Huh? You mean like a new chapter of her stories come to light?
Mm-hmm. And I heard it from Ganyu just yesterday. Hey, why don't you share it with the others?
Sure, no problem. Where to begin? Do you...
Of course! It's a festival held in...
That's right. But it took a really long time for the Stove God Festival to become what it is today. In its earliest form, it was actually an adeptal ritual known as the Moon Chase Rite.
Paimon remembers Madame Ping mentioning that before, but she never explained exactly what it was.
According to Cloud Retainer, the Moon Chase Rite was originally a ritual meant for communicating with the moon.
Communicating with the moon? But for what purpose?
At first, Cloud Retainer wasn't entirely sure either, as it was always Rex Lapis who performed the ritual.
Whoa! Rex Lapis did it himself?
That's right. Unfortunately, despite numerous attempts, they never actually received any response from the moon, which is why they eventually stopped performing it. But then, just yesterday, Keqing took a picture of the moon being obscured by a dark hole to Cloud Retainer and asked if it had anything to do with the Moon Chase Rite. The moment Cloud Retainer saw it, it suddenly dawned on her that the rite might have been an attempt to reach the White Horse Adeptus all along.
Does that mean Zhang Li's been trying to bring back the White Horse Adeptus all this time?
So how about that? Bet you never thought there might even be a link between the White Horse Adeptus and the Moon Chase Festival.
If Keqing hadn't taken that picture to Cloud Retainer, we would never have known any of this.
This is probably what Keqing was referring to that day when she mentioned there were some ideas she wanted to follow up on.
So, Geo Archon. All this time, you've been striving to awaken her.
Huh? What do you mean, awaken?
nothing. What I truly meant to say was, this new insight you've provided has been truly eye-opening. Oh, by the way, my trusty guides, I've been meaning to ask, where in Liyue Harbor might one enjoy an expansive scenic view?
Huh? We're off to the next stop already? But Paimon's barely done digesting that lore bomb just now.
All the more reason to find the right spot to let it sink in.
Oh, so that's what you're up to. A tour of Liyue Harbor? In that case, if you're looking for a spot with a panoramic view, I'd recommend Yujing Terrace. That's a great idea. Since the terrace is on higher ground, the sea view from up there's so much better. Great! Well, the lantern ride's about to start. Hope to see you all at the festival tonight.
Oh, you're off too? All right then. See you both soon.
See you soon!
Very well, my guides.
Okay, you're the boss. Yujing Terrace it is. After all, the customer's always right.
Something else you needed to do?
Hoo-hoo!
And what, may I ask, is a photo?
It's this awesome invention that lets you record moments in the blink of an eye. Except, you've gotta try not to actually blink.
Oh? What must I do in preparation then?
Nothing. All you gotta do is choose a pose. The Traveler will handle everything else. Come on, let's give it a try. Look, we got a great picture. Paimon's gonna call it The White Horse Adeptus Meets the White Horse Adeptus in Liyue Harbor.
Huh. They've even discovered a way to preserve moments in time. Now I truly am curious to witness. Very well. Let us proceed. Yujing Terrace lies in that direction.
Hey, wait for us!
Truly a marvelous view if ever there.
And soon, people will start releasing their shell lanterns to mark the most important day of the year. Setting off fireworks. Trust Paimon, it'll look even more amazing then.
Alo.
What do you say?
Alo.
Want to stay to
Okay.
see that?
Sắp bắt đầu cutscene Tết Hải Đăng năm nay rồi nên là bật mic.
No need. Let us bring this weary day to a close.
Weary day? You mean you didn't enjoy your tour?
Nó bị dở người.
I had imagined you would arrange for me to witness some grand spectacle. Perhaps the descent of divine beings, the manifestation of the sacred before mortal eyes,
Ngáo con mẹ
or
ơi.
the appearance of a selfless hero come to... Or, should that not come to pass, then at the very least, spend a little more coin. For that, it seems, is how one finds true enjoyment. Alas, but there was none of these. Instead, we merely filled our bellies, listened to tales, and gazed upon a crude imitation of my likeness. And now the sun begins its descent.
Bị dở người.
What a day of quiet tedium.
Well, we're so sorry. If we'd known that was what you wanted, we'd have done it all differently. It's all that Zhang Li company's fault for not making the customer's requirements clear.
Well, it's too late now. Do you still believe I would part with that soul fragment, now so intertwined with my very being?
But...
I knew you were the more astute of the pair.
Huh? You were just trying to scare Paimon?
It seems the realm of the Geo-Archon has a way of making one more stony-faced.
So, you were just pulling...
Of course. Long ago, I shared tales with various mortals who chanced upon my mountain abode. Never did I imagine that those, perhaps, as your Geo-Lord said, a few pieces of ancient...
So, you've decided to help us?
Again, that goes without saying. I made up my mind some time ago when I beheld a rather intriguing scene as I set foot in this city. I saw porters passing through the alleys, setting down heavy wooden crates from their weary shoulders. Peddlers pushing carts as the kites and lanterns upon them rustled gently in the breeze. I saw cooks cooking, actors acting, scholars reading, soldiers marching, children playing, elders resting, officials officiating, and the common folk absorbed in this or that. Some, it seems, have already found that which stirs their hearts. Yet, in this gentle and serene order, each holds fast to their anticipation, not only for the celebrations to come, but also for the first light of scenes I once yearned to behold now unfold before me. No
Thế là cuối cùng là nó trêu chứ thực ra là nó thích.
But in Liyue Harbor, how wondrous is this mortal realm?
Thank you, Whitehorse Adeptus! Thank you so much!
Adeptus, Adepti, perhaps the singular art in which we are truly proficient, but once we leave our mountain refuge. So, it is I who should offer my thanks to the two of you. Traveler, Paimon, you have made this day more delightful than any I've known in a long, long time. Come now, and take what it is you need.
Biến mất rồi.
You mean, like, right now? But don't you think we should wait for Zhangli?
That won't be necessary. All things shall meet again in their time. For the waters, one need not fear that life is but a journey of goodbyes.
No, biến mất rồi. Di Chao này hay phết đấy chứ đùa. Trông xinh hơn cả Di Bại. Tóc mắt vàng trông xinh hơn. Mất rồi. Tối rồi.
Yes, she's gone. A deadly self is formed from the body's impure vapors, so naturally it cannot survive long in this world. Now that the remnant is gone, it...
Zhangli! When did you get here?
A while ago.
Paimon would have thought you'd at least want to say goodbye.
Though mountains endure, the ceaseless waters will, at last, wear away their sharp edges. Thus must I meet the marks wrought. It may be goodbye for now, but someday we will.
Really? And when might that be?
Who can say for sure? Or maybe tonight. At the lantern, right?
Maybe tonight at the lantern, right?
Or maybe tonight at the lantern, right?
Are you saying that if the Whitehorse Adeptus were to be resurrected, she'd still have the memories of the three deadly selves? That she'd still remember us?
We will find out soon enough.
Sắp bắt đầu luôn à?
It is time. The rite is about to begin.
Chuẩn bị nhá. Như mọi lần thì các skin riêng sẽ được đăng tải lên kênh của tôi vào một lúc nữa sau buổi stream, thì sẽ không có tiếng mic của tôi vào. Nếu các bạn thích, ok.
The rite is about to begin. Is the moon really gonna disappear?
Got your lanterns ready,
Sao lại
everyone?
vẽ thế này à?
All set.
Tại sao không phải là cutscene trong game?
Might be about time to put eyes to the sky. Wouldn't you say, Tianchuan?
Look!
When the sun's out, eat the sun. When the moon's out, eat the moon.
Whoa, is this the lunar eclipse?
Under moon eternal, in radiant night, a maiden grants silk, soft and light.
Under moon iridescent, in night divine, a maiden grants fiber for cloth
For
so
you.
fine. Under moon of frost, in night so great, a maiden grants tools to divine our fate. The fields are plowed, the seeds are sown, and from the earth, life is grown. The seedlings stretch, the crops do rise, and all unfolds before our eyes. Fruits are gathered, sweet wine is poured. These gifts we offer to our Lord. Pure is heaven, so fair and bright. She shines as light in this dark night.
And Vicar does this. Wish take flight.
Devoted soul, scattered and unbound. Let this lantern guide you home. By its light be found.
Woo!
Did we do it? Do we finally get to meet the real White Horse Adeptus?
Đi vai thật đấy.
This place. Where am I?
A familiar land. Now,
Liyue? The peaks adorn the clouded moon. Then, who might you be?
Oh no! She seems to have lost all her memories after all.
And those countless lights in the sky. What are they?
these lights, each like a dwelling in glad accord, usher in this day of joyous rebirth.
And whose rebirth might that be?
That of my old friend, Zibai.
Zibai?
Yeah, that's you! Don't you remember anything at all?
That's... me? Oh, yes. The envoy of the Lunar Palace. My name is Zibai, indeed. Then you must be... the Lord of Geo, Heaven's Star.
Many years have passed since we last saw one another. Zibai, my friend, welcome home.
Home?
Hồi sinh đấy.
But why does this place, this Liyue, feel at once so strange and yet so familiar? Who you are? Who are you? Ah, yes, I remember now. You are that treasure-hunting damsel, the one stricken by the poisonous
Sắp
fish
đúng rồi,
stew.
sắp đúng rồi. Nhưng mà không phải.
How goes your quest for treasure? You must have achieved both fame and fortune by now, I trust.
Hey, you've got it all wrong! You're talking about Lu Xiangxiang. And how many times do we have to tell you? She wasn't poisoned! She...
But I could have sworn... Oh, that's right.
Hey,
You're that
đúng rồi đấy.
infamous blonde youngster who kept meddling in my affairs. And to think you even had the audacity to presume yourselves
Yeah, mà.
worthy of being... What was it again? Ah, yes, of being my guides.
Đang kiểu đang index lại ký ức.
How very wonderful to see you again, my most faithful and beloved guides. I trust all has been well in my absence?
Well, she finally got it right.
Đáp 300 ghi vào trong bộ nhớ xong rồi bắt index lại trả lâu.
Full of slimes.
It is possible that her cells have not yet settled. After all, they've only just been brought back together. It may be some time before she fully recovers.
Huh? You mean, kind of like she's still half asleep?
That I cannot say for certain.
Ôi.
Perhaps a few days. Perhaps a few years.
A few years?
Mortal years are but a poor measure when divine beings tread the realm of dreams.
Well, if you say so. Anyway, at least she's home.
Yes, there is little cause for worry. We need only wait and let time take its course.
Say, what are those little creatures over there up to?
Đang quẩy với nhau trông hài.
Celebrating lantern rite, of course. And those lights up in the sky? Those are all Shao lanterns.
Lantern rite. Then, may I join in too?
Of course! Why else do you think we've been running around like headless chickens these past few days? Tell you what, Traveler, why don't we take the White Hearse Adeptus out to celebrate? Who knows? Maybe seeing some familiar faces might help her find her feet? Hey, Zhangli! You've got some time on your hands now, right? Why don't you...
By no means a bad idea, Paimon.
Oh, Isabelle, before Paimon forgets, when we meet the others later, remember to wish them a happy lantern rite.
Happy, lantern rite?
Happy Lantern Rite!
Yes, happy lantern rite indeed.
Well then, let's go!
Lantern Rite. A night of joy, reunion, and moonlit blessings for all.
Ok. Sáng ăn 4 rồi đấy. Chết rồi. Tại ơi mình nghỉ một ngày mà. Có phải không? Ừ đúng rồi. Nó chơi luôn nhỉ? Nó chơi mẹ đi chạy nhìn. Từ từ. Đấy, thế thì đã kết thúc buổi stream này tại đây, mà sẽ bắt đầu cái núi.